Hello, Niagara University. My name is Tom Stedman, and this is what leadership is to me. So, what is leadership? At its core, it can be understood simply as the art of guiding followers along a journey, right? But we're going to dive a little deeper into that today. So, before we do that, take a second and think back to some of the best leaders that you followed throughout your life. They could be bosses, coaches, captains, role models, mentors, etc. Now, why is it that you not only joined them, but you followed them? I know they had at least one thing in common. They weren't perfect, but you still followed them. Why? See, leadership should be studied more like a work of philosophy than a textbook. To learn leadership is to look at human beings and ask why, not just how. That being said, let me rephrase my opening question. What makes a great leader, and why is that conducive to attracting the right followers? The following responsibilities will lay down the foundation that every great leader builds upon and is proven to both attract and secure a team of followers. So the first thing a leader must do is determine reality. The last is to say thank you. And in between, they must commit themselves to furthering the mission and humbly serving every person that contributes along the way. But above all else, outstanding leaders are identified by their followers, right? Therefore, a primary focus must be to create an environment where everyone can learn and serve and develop so they can eventually reach their full potential. But before that's possible, a well-communicated reality must inspire the team of talented individuals to take the gamble and to follow something new. So then, why do followers join a leader in the first place? The answer can be found in trust and faith in the direction in which they're being led. Knowing this, let's take a look at the life of Jesus of Nazareth, arguably one of the most impactful leaders to ever walk the earth. Jesus' purpose was unshakable, and he knew with confidence the mission he was pursuing. And during just 3 short years of sharing his vision, a legacy was sparked, which has influenced billions of lives since. So, what can we take away from his life? Well, we can see that the first thing a leader must do is express a purpose. Or in other words, create a clear vision that others can become passionate about. The vision must be unified with a clear understanding of the mission, the direction, and the strategy. And it's the leader's job to communicate these things, both verbally and non-verbally, through everything that they do. It's the daily communication that encourages excellence and personal development and self-fulfillment and eventually the attainment of the organization's goals. So when the reality is communicated effectively, it does attract followers and it empowers them to see how their unique gifts can play a role in carrying out the mission. So people follow when they see a deeper meaning in the work that they do. Therefore, it's the leader's job to paint an accurate picture and strategically recruit the right team. This also demands leaders to be great judges of people. Okay, so once a team is established, why should followers continue to show their loyalty to both the leader and their mission? Let's look again to the life of Jesus. His followers' loyalty extended to the point where they were willing to die painful and gruesome deaths to spread Jesus' message. Although notice, Jesus walked beside his followers, and every word he spoke and action he took aligned with his mission, which was to offer the world a way to experience an abundant life through becoming a passionate and humble servant. He stated in Mark 10:45, "The Son of Man, Jesus, came not to be served, but to serve others, and to give his life as a ransom for many." In the life of Jesus, it started with having the intentions to serve with humility. For a leader to serve, it means to do what is best for one another through personal sacrifice. C.S. Lewis explains that a leader must not think less of themselves, but think about themselves less. When one successfully serves their organization and the people involved, the most valuable asset anyone can receive is produced. It's known as respect. And this respect is crucial for leaders to build mutual trust, along with ears that not only hear, but listen. Respect means to not command and order, but instead cultivate with consideration. This is done through fair evaluation and useful feedback So personal growth comes before personal results. Followers naturally respect what great leaders say because it should always make them feel like they're a part of something far greater than themselves. It is also vital for leaders to understand those who are on their team so that the diversity of each person's gifts, talents, and skills can be understood and nurtured to further the group's effort. In order to do something great, one must become something great. Now imagine what could be accomplished if the primary focus was to enable, polish, and liberate those unique gifts and that each person's been given. Recognizing this diversity and bringing it into the light also creates the opportunity to provide a deeper meaning, a fulfillment, a purpose in the group culture. So when a well-defined reality meets a serving culture, it creates a powerful element known as progress. I like to refer to this as purposeful momentum. And it occurs when life and work become intertwined, aimed at a clear and inspiring direction. When this harmony is experienced, followers not only are being developed personally, but they are growing with the group, solidifying their commitment to the mission. So to preserve this commitment, leaders will always owe progress. Someone once told me, if a business isn't growing, it's dying. Therefore, the responsibility of a great leader is to navigate through times with momentum, innovation, and growth. This process is often the reason that many great startups fail, even with a team of talented and passionate individuals working in a healthy culture. So, what is the underlying cause of these failures? Although it can be a number of different things, the most common cause is the lack of roving leaders, or in other words, the unsung heroes who take charge in the heat of problems, motivated by the importance of personal responsibility to keep the team ship afloat. If the roving leader attitude is not being instilled in all who participate in the mission, then spots of vulnerability are bound to arise. Great leaders are developed and nurtured through their followers, and it's through building future leaders in the process. These leaders must be enabled to make decisions to build upon growth. All of this is only possible when trust and respect exists between each member of the mission, along with the space that enables accountability when achieving their plans. Leadership is more than a position. It's a daily decision. So may I ask, why does a leader have to be a boss, or a coach, or a captain, or a teacher? Lead your own life, and who knows the followers that might join for the journey. Thank you.